Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Good.
Fantastic. I'm doing great. You know, I was able to wake up today, and I was so excited because I was going to have the opportunity to come here and to share some things with you based on my life up until now. I'm excited. This day could not have come quicker because I was anticipating, kind of thinking about what I was going to come and talk about to you guys. But as I look out in this crowd here of some very good looking boys and girls here, I can actually remember when I was sitting where you're sitting right now. I can remember that, believe it or not. And I say that to say there were aspirations that I had while I was going to school, the things that I was thinking about, what did I want to do with my life after I've graduated and do all these things. I was very heavily involved with sports, very heavily involved with academics. I loved school. I hated that if I got sick, that I couldn't go to school. My mother would keep me home because she didn't want me to go out and get anybody else sick. But I loved the opportunity of going to school and interacting with the kids, with friends. You know, you make friends as you're in school, and so it was a very, very fun time. So Principal Garcia reached out to me and FLONation and said, you know what, I really would like for you to come to Cherryland to talk about pride, to talk about your experience growing up in Hayward, to talk about what Hayward has done for you in terms of crafting the person that you are today, and how it helped you succeed professionally when you left Hayward. So right away, of course, I said, yes, absolutely, I definitely want to do this. Let me just say this to you guys. I always knew that when I left Hayward that I was coming back. I went all across the United States. I've had the opportunity, God has blessed me to travel around the world and to meet different people, you know, good people, just very, very nice people. But it started here with me. And one of the things that I want to talk to you about is education. It is so paramount. It is so important right now as you guys sit there with all of this in front of you. You have these wonderful teachers here. You have a wonderful principal here. And you have fantastic family, and you have fantastic parents. And all they want to see you do as you get older is become successful. And it starts here. It starts by coming to school, listening to your teachers, taking the information that you're learning back home, studying it, and preparing for that test or test that will happen down that road. So important. It's so, so important. And again, like I said, I can remember when I was sitting there where you're sitting right now. And there will be days that you're not going to maybe feel like coming to school. Oh my goodness, you know, this. But it's so important to understand that this is where it starts here. It starts right here. Regardless of what anybody else is telling you, education is number one, okay? We might have some wonderful basketball players out here, softball players, football, whatever. But I can tell you right now, education should be number one on your list. What education will do for you, it will craft the individual that you want to be in life. You'll understand the importance of being respectful. You'll understand the importance of going out of your way and helping someone. I remember my grandmother used to always say to me, okay, you never look down on anybody unless you're looking down and reaching out your hand to help them up. So what that means is, it's not necessary for you to talk about other people. It's not necessary for you to make fun at someone that might, you know, be struggling or whatever the case might be. It's not necessary to do that. What's necessary is, as you get older, as you learn, if somebody is down and out, sad or whatever, reach out and help them. Give them an encouraging word, okay? Because I guarantee you, that is going to take you, that encouraging word is going to take you a long way That is so important. It's so, so important. But education. A lot of you guys may be inspired to go off and be a doctor, like Dr. Wrong here. She's devoted her time and effort to come here and to look at you, and she understands, and she's teaching everyone how important it is to have good vision. Well, you have to have good vision in order to take those tests, okay? All of these things are being taught to you at a young age, which is very good. We talk about FLONation, we talk about nutrition and health, fitness. All of these things are going to take you to that next level. And the things that you learn here in school and outside of school, you'll be able to share with your family and your friends. So education. Pride. Pride. Who can tell me what pride means? An idea. What does pride mean in your? So in other words, I feel so good that I'm from Haiti. Okay? I feel so good that I'm able to come back here to speak to you. I'm very proud of being from Haiti. I have pride. I'm very proud of that. Okay? It's so important to grasp onto something, you know, at a young age that you're really comfortable, that you really care about. Okay? And what you care about resonates to other people. Okay? When they see you positive, when they see that you're caring, your pride, all of this, the school, I guess the mascot is the Cougars, right? Okay, so there's a thing called Cougar pride, am I correct? Okay, so you walking around with your chest all stuck out, you know, you're very prideful, you're proud that you're a Cougar, right? I didn't hear you, right? All right, so that's what pride is all about. You have something tangible, and you're proud to go out in the world and say, you know what? I go to Cherryland Elementary School. We are the Cougars, and we are proud to be a Cougar. That's wonderful. Just like with any school, okay? So, education, pride, and me coming back here to the Bay Area, to Hayward. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm very, very happy to be here. And one of the things that FLONation Foundation wants to instill in not only you and your family, but also in the city of Hayward, is the importance of exercise, fitness, nutrition, eating the right things. We are always in a hurry. You know, we got things going on. Parents are trying to get us ready for school and make sure that we're not late and all this stuff. Very important. You don't want to be late going to school. So you get kind of wrapped up. You want to try to catch something a little bit quick, you know, maybe go through the drive-through. However, what you can do, and this is all a part of growing up, what you can do is maybe the night before, ask mom or dad, or maybe you can go into the kitchen yourself, and you can put together a healthy, nutritious breakfast for yourself. Before you even go to sleep, you wake up in the morning, guess what? You open up the refrigerator, boom, it's right there. I'll go a step further. How many people here like fruit? How many people like vegetables? Oh, I saw some hands going down. Well, guess what? Would it be really nice to be able to wake up in the morning and take that fruit that you love and that vegetable that you're really not too crazy about and put it together in a juicer and make the juice all natural, okay? Doesn't have any chemicals in it, nothing like that. And when you taste that favorite fruit that you like, and that vegetable that you kind of like, and you put it together, and you taste this juice, and you say to yourself, I can't believe this tastes so good. That's one of the reasons why we're here today. Okay? We have a surprise for you. Fresh fruit and vegetables, a lot of times in schools, and in households, get thrown away. They sit there they go bad, then after they go bad, unfortunately, we end up having them go away. Well, we have something for Cherryland Elementary School, okay? And it's a surprise, and we want to help, we want to educate, we want to show each and every one of you here how to go about juicing those fresh fruits and vegetables, making it fun, creating your own type of juice so you can have that pride into sharing with other family members and friends. Hey, look, this is what I created. This is what I did. I love that. I love fresh fruits and vegetables. My wife and I, we're always juicers. Dr. Wrong, Ramir Malay, my good friend, who is back here filming or around here somewhere, we love fresh fruits and vegetables. So guess what? We found a way to really get that fresh fruit and vegetable in our system in a fun way. We're making all types of juices. So that's just one way that you can look at waking up in the morning and having something really fun. Really fun, and in fact, you can take pride because you've made it. The last thing I'm going to say to talk about is this. My career, as I went on from school, I was very fortunate and blessed to play in the major leagues, baseball. I was fortunate to play with several teams. My first team was Baltimore Orioles, then the Milwaukee Brewers, Philadelphia Phillies, and the Cleveland Indians. So there were times where a lot of my family members and friends would turn on the TV on a Saturday morning and they would see me playing baseball. And I'm from Hayward. I will always be from Hayward. And I stand here in front of you because I am enjoying sharing this with you. That was one of my goals of going away and playing in the major leagues, playing baseball. But I also knew that after that was over, I wanted to come back to Hayward and share my experiences, share my experiences and share some of the things that I was able to be a part of when I grew up and when I was playing in the major leagues. I say all that to say, don't ever let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. If you aspire to be that optometrist like Dr. Ong, or if you aspire to be a doctor or a police officer or whatever, believe that you can do it. Believe that you can do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. If I were to have listened to all my friends and some of my family members, when they said to me, you know what, I don't know why you're wasting your time, Michael. Why are you playing baseball every day? You play baseball Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you play all the time. Why are you wasting your time? If I would have listened to them, guess what? I would have never played. I would never played. So what I did is I knew where my heart was. My heart was succeeding in life, going away, doing what I wanted to do, and being able to come back and share what I did and to help in any way possible. And that's why I'm here today. So I commend each and every one of you for being here, for getting up Friday morning, to coming here to Cherryland Elementary School, the home of the Coolers. And you understand pride now, you understand the importance of reaching out. If someone is down, what are you going to do? You're going to reach down and help them. Always remember that. Always remember that. There's a message in that. There is a message in that. When you do good for somebody, it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back. Okay? Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
We do have a present for you today. Michael talked about juicing and how important it is to eat healthy, and we wanted to present a gift of an actual juicer for the school. And I know you're growing your community gardens, right, Principal Lucia? And we're going to continue helping you with that.